Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Look at this, taking this shot on the very first play. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, I love this call here by the offensive coordinator. Big playoff game. You take a shot downfield. Now, they didn't hit it, but I love the aggressive approach here early by this OC.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Vols. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try the option play here. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll try the right here. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
As the first down, still on the move. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone score.
Lining up to try the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? They stop him right at the 24. The Blue Devils will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run the option, and the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these players, but that is a tough task to take on that big fullback.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Sets up a 3rd down play. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And the Blue Devils will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Carr. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st. Good execution on the option.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the 1st down. Unbelievable call.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. It's exactly what he did there.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The Blue Devils will line up here on first down and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal upcoming. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
See if they can convert the point after. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now.
That makes the score Tennessee 14-7.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over first and 10.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. The offense threatening now, first and goal.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. They're going to run the option. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down. They tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? On the toss play, runner moving left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The ball's come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. 4th down RPO. He throws it to the right. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They feed the fullback this time.
The ball carries on down. At the 13-yard line. Brings up
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Gives it to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
17-yard line. Brings up 4th down.
Here Here's a serious gamble, folks. Coach going for it, backed up near his own end zone. It's an option look, and the quarterback keeps it here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on 4th down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved him right.
Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Crossing the 35. Gets into space at the 50. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a 1st down. Great execution on the option. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Bringing pressure. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. And the Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
The Blue Devils have 1st and 10 here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Second down play coming up. A handoff to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Cole. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
4-yard line. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Tennessee. And this one is getting ugly.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third.
Bro, tell me exactly what I'm doing that's cheating on, that's glitchy, bro.
They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show
You see my
what he
hand
can do in that
cam?
space.
Bro, just don't touch turbo when you're running, bro.
Down with the PAT.
Turn on my hand cam. All right, bro. Want me to FaceTime you and watch the controller, bro?
And the kick is up and
All right.
good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Bro.
That makes the score Tennessee
35-7. Come on now, bro.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
My fault, Deontay.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the return into the
I
ground.
shut up.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Yeah. Niggas had me fenceless.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That run moves the ball to the 16.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The back's got it on the pitch. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
How about the defense here? They just kind of strung that play out, took away any real estate at all, pushed him out of bounds for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pocket breaking down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, this defense has been lights out all
That nigga joined back in the season, bro.
the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living
He
up
probably
to
had to
the
join. He got
standard
fired, so they just showed us what was available.
Trying
Yeah.
for 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Volunteers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's upset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Hey, I bet that nigga thought he was muted up. Man, I wish I had the video that the difference
Tackle at the 14. Not very good
right
to start.
I be bumping. No, big talking about she be fighting. I said, for real, show me video. She talking about, man, I beat this girl up. Showed me the girl was punching her.
Devil's
I'm
offense
punching
heads back
her,
out on the
bro.
field now.
Getting
That
her
last
shit
possession, they
raw.
got stopped on 4th down in their own end.
Like I said, bro, she popped your ass. She talking about, bro, she's so much bigger than you.
Picks up 2, so it's
I
7
couldn't do nothing but wow, bro.
Will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
She was getting her shit popped.
Won it
Oh,
with the
shit,
option.
bro.
He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Gets some space around the 30. And tackled there by the defense.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing down short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
They'll try the option play here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the call here by this offense on 4th down, trying to surprise the defense by giving the ball to the fullback, just trying to out-muscle them at the point of attack. But the defense was not having any of that. They shut the door on that play and stuff it on 4th down.
No huddle here for the offense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Tennessee 42-7.
The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the...
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Vols. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Tennessee 49-7.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Moving past the 25. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Boy, toss play is pretty when you can get this kind of yards. Pulling offensive linemen, get out in front, do their job. The back has got to give credit to that convoy of blockers opening up the field on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down play for this offense. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Brings up fourth down.
No, why you got...
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up the first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10.
Legit like excitement.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play and in position to bring him down.
What the fuck?
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Runs through the defender.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of
Man,
putting
y'all
the threat
boys
of the
funny,
quarterback
bro.
and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And he picks up the first down.
Man, they taking kidneys over there, bro.
On any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan
I'm
work,
trying to tell niggas that, bro. They taking DR.
and he barely
Them hoes
got the
gonna
first
fuck you
down,
to
but he got
sleep.
it.
And the
When
volunteers
you're waking
with
up,
first and
you
10.
ain't waking up.
And he drops back in the gun. And he slings this pass over the middle. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
You need to do what, James?
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Got the first down, now looking for more. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding
You said
blocking on
I
the
don't
left
know.
side of that offensive line.
I got a
That's
question,
really
bro.
what
I
opened up
asked
this play.
niggas this at
They
work,
did
bro.
the job, and you can see the results.
You a
burst forward
Jedi.
and get a big gain on the ground.
You walk into a
Keep going
room,
to
bro.
that side and see how much more
There's
success
Vader
they can have.
Now
and Palpatine.
they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
What Jedi are you bringing with
They're
you to
going to run
bump,
the
bro?
option. He decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind.
No, those are
the
those who you're fighting.
But there's
You're
the
fighting
defense
Vader and
stepping up, making a
Palpatine.
nice play. Let's face
Who
it,
are
this
you bringing
quarterback
with
has
you?
been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards.
You bringing Mace?
This time, the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
No, it's 2v.
It's here. Now a long
it's
way to
2v2.
go
It's
to work this
2v2.
third down. Pitch to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why they're in
See,
the
bro,
play,
I was
right?
telling
Not just
niggas,
getting
bro.
ready to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
First down here for this offense. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Blue Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. It's an option look. Fighting him off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining.
I mean, bro, you know, I was saying I might go do
So here comes second down now. Every play down here in the red zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. And the Blue Devils line up with a 1st and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached.
But I also was thinking, bro, you going to bump them niggas, you need a nigga who's slightly manic, bro. So you might need a nigga like that.
Kickoff team is on the field.
Or Tyler, bro.
A chance to bring this one back.
14.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
You know, you're going to have to. Man.
Getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
They gonna have that little nigga watching the motherfucking show.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty.
Hey. You remember that, nigga?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch